Welcome to tonight's 5 on 5. The guest is Angela Warren here from the Britt Festival, Director of Performing Arts there. Tell us a little about a change that's going to be going on in the classical season for Britt this year.
This is a very exciting year. Britt's been around, this is our 51st season, so we've been around a long time, and we're making a major change in artistic leadership. Our music director for the past 20 years retired at the end of last year, and so we're in the middle of a search process, passing the baton to the next leader. We've been working on this for about a year and a half, and we have 3 finalists that have been selected out of a very, very competitive national search to come this summer. And then the community will get to engage with all 3 of those finalists, and we'll make our decision so that next year we'll have a new music director.
This is sort of classical music meets American Idol in a way with conductors.
Almost. You know, there certainly is an aspect to that because a music director is so much more than a conductor. A conductor just gets up there, waves their arms around, and makes the music. Not to belittle that, it's important. But there's also a huge relationship piece with the community, and certainly here in Southern Oregon where there's such ownership of Britt and the Britt Classical Festival. So we're really excited to try them on in all their various capacities as spokesperson, conductor, musician, artist, fundraiser, all of the kinds of things that a music director does.
So how's that going to work for some of the people that attend the classical festivals?
We'll have a candidate each week. The festival is 3 weeks long, and each candidate will do 7 rehearsals and 2 concerts for the public. The first week we have Mayan Chen, who's currently with the Memphis Symphony and the Chicago Sinfonietta. Marvelous. Very personable. She was with the Oregon Symphony and the Portland Youth Philharmonic early in her career, so she's familiar with Oregon and anxious to return. The second week we have Teddy Abrams, kind of a young phenom. He's only 25, and so a lot of people look at his pictures and say, oh, come on, you guys. But he's a genius. Really a profound musician and artist in his own right with a very mature and significant vision for music. So we're excited about Teddy. He's a clarinetist, pianist, raised on the West Coast in the Bay Area, a composer. So that's going to be quite an exciting week. And then our final weekend, we're bringing a European conductor, Austrian David Dansmar. He's mostly been conducting in Europe for the last few years and is moving this summer to the States and beginning his tenure this year with the Illinois Philharmonic. He's their new music director during the year and looking at possibly coming to Britt in the summer. So 3 very different, very interesting candidates, and we can't wait to see what they do here.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I'll have a few more questions for you, so stick around. More 5 on 5 right after the break. Welcome back to the 5 on 5. The guest is Angela Warren. We've been talking about the 2013 Britt Classical Festival and the changes going on with bringing in 3 experts in the field to the Classical Festival, in which one will take over, correct, the program after this season, and how the audience is going to be involved with that. So will they also get a chance to ask questions of these?
Absolutely. We're going to have them meeting with audience members, patrons, board members, staff, community members, all kinds of lunch meetings and receptions and various things. They're going to be learning about us and kind of auditioning us as well, because it's a big job to take on. So it's a two-way deal, and we're excited.
I imagine most of them, when they get out here, though, the Britt grounds kind of sell themselves in that aspect.
We don't expect to have any problems with them falling in love with the hill.
And really, the Britt Festival this year gets kicked off a little earlier with the Rising Stars competition and how that's kind of been combined with the Britt Festival.
We're excited. Our executive director attended last year, which was the first season that South Stage Cellars had sponsored a Rising Stars competition. Liked it so much that she brought Britt in to co-presenting this year for the second season. So South Stage Cellars is focusing on featuring local artists, and they have groups trio or smaller playing starting this Saturday night. The first 4 groups. There will be 6 Saturday nights, not Easter weekend, but all the others, where you can hear 4 different groups. And if you go out for wine tasting, for $2, you get to vote for your favorite. And all of the money that's raised is a benefit for La Clinica this year. Last year, they raised $7,000 for CASA. And so it's a charitable community event. Lots of fun, great wine, great friends, and a chance to hear good music. So the first 4 this weekend. And then it'll culminate in April with the finals, the final 4 groups performing on the Britt stage with the doors closed in a real intimate little concert. There'll be voting at that as well, and the finalist will be pending artist approval, performing as an opening act at Britt this summer, as well as getting a cash prize, a donated cash prize. So
it's a great way to bring local artists in and showcase them and kind of combine it all with an already great festival that has.
It is, and I think that was the vision. Portia Schiller out at South Stage and Don and Trouty Moore had a real vision for giving those artists a chance to develop their careers and really supporting their evolution as artists, exposing them to new audiences. So it's a very win-win all the way around. We get to discover some new people for the Britt stage too.
And quickly, just give people information they want to find out more about the three directors that we were talking about earlier that could be taken over, and a little more information about the Britt.
Absolutely. On the Britt website, we have detailed information about the programs, the guest artists that are coming. You can see a short video interview with each of the candidates to kind of get a sense of who they are, and take a look, because I think it's the kind of thing like the Rising Stars at South Stage Cellars where people really want to be actively involved in the selection process, and that's what we're looking for, a participatory experience.
All right, Angela, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. That's it for the 5 on 5. More news right after the break.